are you even remotely comfortable? Squishy?
No, look, we're used to this. This is how we sit on our own sofa, so just don't worry about it.
Really?
Yeah, we're together all the time.
That looks a little bit incestuous. They are actual real sisters.
Yeah. No, we actually have that problem a lot.
Really?
We're treading the line between people thinking that we are in a relationship.
Yeah.
I did.
Sisters.
No, but the main thing is that I
the same.
We have also had this, yeah.
It's just that I
Really?
want
It's the mystique of being in a duo.
Yeah.
Like fetishization of being in a duo,
But it's also,
You're not sisters.
No, but we may as
Being
well
Norris
be.
and Parker, the name, it's a clue, Norris and
We
Parker.
have the same birthday, but we're not the same
So you
birthday.
could separate it at birth.
Quite well.
You could be
Well, Katie actually ate her own twin in the womb.
I did, yeah. My mum
So
told me
I
that.
feel like I kind of have replaced.
Well, you're looking very
Maybe
well.
it's you.
I mean, you could be the world's least identical twin.
yeah, there we go.
And are you who's big sister, who's little sister?
I'm the eldest.
Really?
Just turned
You're
30.
looking very well.
Oh, thank you.
We've got two double acts, which I think are a little bit obvious, but never mind. And everybody else kind of we did have a couple of Aussie guys doing a kids show, but generally speaking, given that the comedians are egotistical nightmares, the getting and keeping, especially if you're sisters, I mean, that is such a, whoa, I don't know why you've not killed one another yet. But although it could happen, keep watching.
Not too late.
To create the dynamic, and then, especially once you get successful, keep that dynamic without immediately wanting to go, well, we're obviously great, I'm off on my own. I mean, does being sisters, does that not make it doubly difficult?
Actually, Tabby and I both had our separate paths for us. I thought I was going to be a musician, and I studied music at Berkeley, and Tabby thought she was going to be an actor. She studied at Royal Scottish Conservatoire. And basically, we realised this year, in the past 2 years, we're new to this game, but we realised that basically all of the success that we've had in our lives, over our life since we were children, has largely been when we've worked together. And we've kind of realised our, complementary skill set, and we kind of need each other's support to do anything, really. We're not very good on our own, so it's working out pretty well for us, actually, in that sense. We fight about twice a year.
Wow.
And the rest of the time, it's all right.
And it's when the kind of numbers slightly bamboozle me, because I am unfeasibly old, but you've got like 3 billion TikTok views.
Well, actually, we've got 400,000 followers and 7 million likes, and it's not quite a billion yet, but...
and then the views are even...
Well, we've got about 45 million views across our videos, which, again, we are... Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're flabbergasted, because when we posted our first video, we really thought nobody would see it. And we did it, and it was a bit of a dig at our exes, actually. It was a direct attack.
As it should be.
We're going to get into that in a minute. I mean, one of you on your own has enough personal problems to fuel half the Fringe, but both of you together.
Yeah.
And then they ought to put some kind of psychological exclusions around you.
Yeah, that's
More of this, more on the story later. Were you always a double act, or?
So we met at drama school.
In Manchester.
Yeah.
2009.
You just put that in so people would know you're cool.
I didn't get in anywhere in London.
And I'm a northerner, so I was like,
All right.
I want to stay up north. And we realised we had the same birthday, the 26th of February.
Yeah.
Both Pisces.
26th of February.
My birthday's the 25th of February.
Oh, Pisces! We all cried.
I'm just so typically Pisces. I'm
all about
So am I.
I'm Pisces.
Oh my God, someone's going to cry.
No, I'm sticking out like a sore thumb here.
Are you?
I'm an Aries, fire.
Okay, we need this energy.
We need some fire energy, otherwise it'll just be a lot of
but our lovely, warm, feminine, dreamy, sensitive energy will just, we'll cope with you.
All right.
So we're Pisces, apart from you. So you realised you both had the same birthday,
Yeah.
which is a tenuous reason for forming a double act.
Yeah, it wasn't just that. I think
was-
we kind of realised we had the same taste in comedy, and we were always like joking around and
And
doing
we-
accents.
yeah.
And then someone said, "Why don't you do a show?" So we did, and that was 27th of July 2010 was our first show.
So our friendship and the duo has always been intertwined. We're best friends. We've been through it all, and it's all gone into the show and merged together.
More so in this show, actually. This is a kind of real celebration of our friendship. This show.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, we were just talking before the cameras went on. I was flicking through press releases, very excited to read. I mean, it's not going to get 340 million TikTok views. But
Not on TikTok, but somewhere else maybe.
I was very excited to read that you have a sexy squid in the show. And then?
So our agent came to see the sexy squid, and he said it needed to be cut. But we might bring back sexy squid.
Yeah, because it's a very sexy squid
Why
costume.
did you want it cut?
I mean, maybe it wasn't sold.
Maybe it was still in the development stage.
Yeah.
He was a bit like, it's a bit heavy, the show's a bit heavy on the wigs and the accents and the costume.
What's wrong with wigs and accents?
And we really
comedy show,
kept
for
bringing
God's
every
sake.
preview, the squid hat was in, and we were like, is the squid hat working? But I think sexy squid needs to come back because
Squid hat.
so it's a squid hat with tentacles, a blue wig, which we still use because we're sexy sirens.
Sexy sirens.
And
Of course.
and so I think we're going to bring it
I'm
back.
already thinking about how we're going to bring it back for the preview.
Oh, I definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I've been talking to quite a lot of people. I know the Fringe, it lasts the whole month, but I can't imagine I'm going to meet another sexy squid themed show.
Our producer thought we could give the squid hat to a flyer.
No, give nothing to a flyer. They're very dodgy people.
Yeah, or an audience member. But no, I think squid's coming back. Yeah.
That's very, very, very good to know. Back with you two. Again, fatal to flick through press releases and whatnot. But this is your first.
It's our debut show. Yeah.
Normally, press releases, hilarious, blah, 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 funny, done this, chortle something or other, student award for something or other. Well, yours reads like some kind of, American family tragedy epic. There's pretty much no problems that you haven't had.
Yeah, well, I think it makes the show very...
Bloody miracle, if you ask me.
I mean, we're always very surprised, with our various conditions. I have type 1 diabetes, Chloe has bipolar, and quite often people say, how are you going to manage to do this show? And we're kind of like, well, it's all gone into it, We sing about our diabetes, we sing about our bipolar, we sing about our family, we sing about the people that we've met and the problems that we've come across. And every time we make a song or post a video, we always think this one is actually too niche. No one else has had this.
What's the most niche?
Well,
I mean, it doesn't get much more niche than type 1 diabetic with and bipolar person, recovering alcoholic, victims of domestic abuse. Who was it taught themselves double bass?
Me.
No, but look, the thing is...
You're just a walking double USP.
Thank you. No, look, we've suffered a bit, it's true. Our physical and mental conditions have been hard for us, and they have sort of perhaps made us feel like we've wasted some time, some of our prime years that we could have been getting out there. But the thing is that the experiences that we've had in those years have been really weird, and we're really, really glad that we've had them. Because if we were, 21 right now and trying to do our debut show as the Sugarcoated Sisters, we wouldn't have anything to talk about, literally. And now we've got a lot to say, and we're ready to say it, and we're kind of stable at the moment. My bipolar is stable, Tabby's diabetes is stable, and we're ready to just channel all of that hardship into something beautiful, and that's what we're going to do,
Fingers crossed.
It is one of the things, but only because I'm very bitter and very old. Sometimes I look at some, so-and-so's making their debut, they're 16, you think, what do you talk about? He's talking about his life. You haven't had a life. Mm-hmm. So that, although to be fair, as the comedy material, it's not the norm.
Yeah.
But so and you've got it's just technology is an insulin pump, which you're actually plugged into,
and if it goes off on stage, it goes off on stage, which is something when I was training to be an actor, I was so worried about. I was always worried, and I didn't get the pump.
Well, it would be
I was
out
like,
of place in a Shakespeare play.
Exactly, you know, but then what should I do? Should I suffer and maybe have low blood sugar or high blood sugar and have Lucozade off stage? Every time I went off stage, I was always glugging on a Lucozade, and my blood sugar was running really high to get through the show, because I was like, if my blood goes down in the middle of a dance break, I'll collapse and the show will stop. And this show, it's like, this is us. If it happens, it happens. It's quite funny. The beep, it's like this, beep, 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 beep. You know, it's very tuneful.
And literally, we say this in our show, but we share a room at the moment in our childhood bedroom. And I sleep next, close to her.
We have bunk beds.
And it drives me mad. I hate it. I mean, obviously,
I don't even wake up.
The thing is that I do want her to stay alive, so I can't be too.
It would ruin the double act.
I know, what would you do?
I know, I'd have to get somebody else. In fact, I've got another sister that could replace her. So.
Oh, be afraid. What massive conditions does she have?
She's got many.
Yeah. Right, moving on. Now, we don't have that much time, but do you have any kind of a troublesome health or a personal relationship background that can begin to compete?
I feel like I just have a classic divorce in the family.
Oh,
just
right.
a simple 9-year-old divorce, attachment-based kind of light trauma, and I actually just trained to be a therapist.
Wow, there we
because
go.
I was in therapy so much, I was like, it'll just be cheaper to train, so I'm just doing a 2-year master's.
Really?
Just finished my master's, so I'm a drama therapist, so it's working like creatively. And I've just been in a forensic medium secure unit for the past year, so helping at the Fringe.
Now, that's got to be,
pretty
there's got to be
similar.
hilarity in that.
Oh, there is. It's a fine line. So it's. I think that's kind of like influencing the show.
And my trauma is being
with me.
Well,
Yeah. I'm extremely stressful to be around.
I think we're all feeling your pain at the
But
moment.
we do talk about all of this in the show. Like, you've got a drama therapy song, and we also talk about all the arguments we've had over the years, like the stuff that's come up, challenges that we faced and stuff.
Horrible heartbreak.
And then
Heartbreak.
similar to you guys,
Yeah.
like we obviously did shows when we were like 22, but the subjects that we're talking about now, it's just so much more mature and we're being more vulnerable, and obviously we've had more experiences.
Yeah, and it's human, and I think getting the laughs out of it is, well, it's the classic, it's cathartic, and it's how you can work through shame and embarrassment, and I think it's...
And breakups.
I think you do have to be a little bit older to understand that it is okay to work through it like that, rather than going, everyone's going to think I'm an absolute idiot. You can't tell anybody anything. You can have fun you can have fun in your own mess.
Exactly.
Like the squid, a trauma squid.
That's squid is your divorce.
Exactly. It's holding a lot.
I was quite tense when I came in this morning, but I'm feeling better already just thinking about the squid.
Oh my God, we've got so much work to do this afternoon.
Back to the drawing board. Now, if you happen to be somebody who's not one of your 436 billion followers on TikTok, Grindr, Twitter, wherever else, you young people who put your comedy these days. Where's the show on here, and when, and...
So we are on from the 4th to the 28th of August at 8:50 p.m. and we're at Just the Tonic, the Caves.
You love the Caves. Have you seen? Oh, you will love the
our
Caves.
tech rehearsal tonight, and we can't wait to see it. Yeah, we're really excited.
I would say you might want to put a vest on underneath those floaty frocks, because it can, if it's not roasting hot, when you go in and there's not many people around, it can get chilly.
But
That's really good to know, actually.
Now,
Yeah.
is this your stage wear?
No, we wear black cat suits, lycra cat suits.
Which we've had for years now.
And we need to get a spare one.
Stink.
Mine is starting to sort of wear at the crotch.
I've put on weight so they're stretched.
Very
holes in the
unforgiving.
knees. Yeah, but we're persisting.
They're black though.
But you have the, you've got the maturity.
Yeah,
the,
some expensive
self-confidence.
shapewear.
And when can we see you bursting out of your black cat?
At 9:15 at Monkey Barrel.
Now, Monkey Barrel's all over the place. Now, which Monkey Barrel?
Monkey Barrel 4.
Which is where?
Which is just opposite the
Monkey Barrel 1 and 2.
Blair Street.
Blair Street, yeah. So it's nice and central.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
We did our tech last night, 3 hours.
No lights, broken head mites, so we're
feeling
we're excited.
And no squid.
And no squid,
No
so we're
squid.
going to just go home.
I'm
It's a write-off. Yeah.
So, if you're a fan of frocks, TikTok sensations, women in catsuit with holes, or hopefully squid, you know where to see them. I think it'd be fab. I want to come see all the show.
Come see us.